What's the state of my mind? With constant mindfulness and mental alertness, accomplish others good. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. To remove the suffering of limitless beings, understanding the purity of the three spheres, dedicate the virtue for making such effort to enlightenment. This is the practice of bodhisattvas. For all who want to train on the bodhisattva path, I have written the 37 practices of bodhisattvas, following what has been said by the excellent ones, meaning of the sutras, tantras, and treatises. Though not poetically pleasing to scholars, owing to my poor intelligence and lack of learning, I have relied on the sutras of the excellent. I think these bodhisattva practices are without error. However, as the great deeds of bodhisattvas are hard to fathom for one of my poor intelligence, I beg the excellent to forgive all faults such as contradictions and non sequiturs. Through the virtue from this, may all living beings gain the ultimate, conventional, altruistic intention, and thereby become like the protector Chenrezig, who dwells in neither extreme, not in the world nor in peace. Okay. Yeah, good morning, Khenpo.
Good morning.
For anyone who doesn't have one, please feel free to take one of these little booklets as White Lotus's gift to you. This poem, Gampopa has said that the entire Buddhist path is found in this little book, and he's produced tens of thousands, I think, of these in all different languages you can imagine, and spread them, given them out all around the world. That's where this came from for us. He transmitted this to us. This actually, the monk who did it, this is in the 1300s, the 1200s, I think it was composed. Other people have called it the sort of the nub, the very, very brief summary and essence of the Dalai Lama's favorite book, Entering the Bodhisattva Path. This much greater poem by an Indian monk, Shantideva, Gift of the Gods, Shantideva, in I think the 800s. But nonetheless, this little book, Togme Zangpo, the monk who did it, was in what's called the Kadampa tradition. That Kadampa tradition came down to us. So this is actually when the important thing about all of these teachings, though, they've been around a long time. Why? Because they work. So we have this example of truly 2,600 years, 2,600 years, things that you can rely on. And when you find yourself sort of having some sort of contradiction in there, that's good. You are to examine it. You don't accept things just because it's in a book that the Dalai Lama, Khenpo, Gampopa, someone you respect even has said this is good. It's a reason to look into it. But this is our practice. So please feel free to take one of these, and it's a very accessible and useful thing. You can read it through once a day. You can focus on one particular verse every day. But as things come up in our life, the examples are kind of there. So it's very practical and useful. Okay. So, Khenpo, were you thinking today, I can't remember, teaching more on Gampopa in the forum? I wonder if you'd say also a little bit about, for those who are maybe stepping in on this the first time, Khenpo's been teaching on the 4 Dharmas, they're called, of Gampopa. 4 pithy statements. Correct me if I'm wrong, Khenpo, but the first 2 reflect the sort of ordinary consciousness understanding of Buddha nature, Sutra, and the last 2 are Tantra. Well, Tantra is the pure vision, seeing all of this as a pure realm. He's been teaching on that. We've been going through them step by step. I think we're on the fourth blessing right now, the 4th Dharma, which is you see confusion arising as wisdom. Rather remarkable. But Gampopa, just if you would also, Khenpo, say a few things about Gampopa, because we don't know these different figures. There was, again, long time ago, Milarepa, this great figure in Buddhism, and his main student, maybe his main successor, was a physician, a doctor named Gampopa, And Gampopa was a very brilliant man, had a wife, and his wife died. And her death precipitated like a psychological crisis for him, because he was just so confronted with impermanence, and he obviously loved her so much. Eventually he became a monk, and I don't know, but I think he was very deeply realized even before he met Milarepa. But eventually he met his teacher, Milarepa, this outstanding example. And if I remember correctly, here was Gampopa, who was a very strict monk, and couldn't drink alcohol, for instance, very, very correctly keeping all of his vows and his obligations, and this, practitioner. And when he met Milarepa, Milarepa gave him a skull cup, which is like a top of the skull, turned over, a very tantric kind of vessel, has all sorts of profound symbolism. But he handed him a skull cup full of alcohol and said, "Here, drink this." You can imagine the contradiction that puts someone as disciplined as Gampopa through. So these are his teachings. Gampopa, Dakpo, sometimes he came from the Dakpo area of Tibet. Sometimes you see the Dakpo Lama mentioned in the text, wherever. There's a lot of this kind of stuff that, you can learn, but the important thing is that it supports our practice. It gives you greater appreciation, context, and therefore confidence, but it comes from investigating, not just accepting blindly. Okay. Enough of Frank's homily for today.
Good morning. Grand Rising. Huh?
Grand Arising?
Yeah.
I think you've been looking at your literal Tibetan English dictionary again.
Nah, this is commonly people using.
People
spiritually.
In India?
In America.
In America.
This is called the spiritually.
Spiritually?
Yeah, I guess I'm not really wrong. The famous scholars, they using that grand rising.
Grand Arising.
Yeah, this is not come from Tibetan dictionary into the English.
Uh-huh.
So that means the grand rising means when you, according to Buddhist or practitioner, when you wake up, your mind arise with your first thought, the positive thought. So that is called the grand rising.
I like
You
that.
understand?
Yeah. No, that's good. I've never heard of it before, but I think that's excellent.
So therefore, now I'm just using that word, grand rising. Okay. These days, we talking about four Dharma Gampopas. These four Dharma Gampopas is really key factor. For key factors.
Key factors.
For Buddhists or practitioner, whatever. Any belief in the religions, these four is very helpful and useful. So first one, I think so everybody remember right now and not forget. First one.
Could say again, grant your blessings that my mind may follow the Dharma. May my mind go to Dharma.
Yes. My mind going into the Dharma. That is called the big decision. You understand big decisions? It is one thing is called the self-determination. So this is the first step. We always say religion is freedom, right? That's for religion is freedom. But that real means you whether accept religion and practice religion or not. This is just up to you. That means the religion's freedom means. If you once accept, you believe the religion, so after that you stay say religion's freedom, that means you cheat yourself. You understand? Huh? Because according to Buddhism cause of happiness. From today until enlightenment. The daily life situation. Right? So many people think Buddhism, Hinduism, religion, Christianity, whatever, this is kind of not used the daily life. Right? So go to a church, a temple, pray, chanting, something. Not like that. Every single positive your thought is called the Dharma. That makes you are your day. Somebody says, oh, you are so wonderful, you made me my day, right? So your positive thoughts and benefit intentions makes you are happy. That is called the Dharma. The Gampopa means, so first your mind going into the Dharma means you make sure you decide your mind always lead to positive thoughts. So that is the first one. Okay? You think there's a true or not? So we need daily life like that, right? Everybody like since morning get up really mood, positive mood.
Mood.
Sometimes people say mood off, not good, right? Mood arise, as feel happy. Keep that is Dharma. That is Dharma. You just make sure that all the day. Really. If somebody says something, somebody tells something negatively, just be patient. That is Dharma. Just ignore. That is Dharma. That is the first one. We need that daily life. And then keep going on that. And then you're familiar for that kind of positive mind or thought. And then you can do second one. Dharma is going into the path, practice, generosity, be in the discipline, make effort more your positive things, benefit for others, your daily life activities. That is the Dharma. Dharma put into the path. Right? So these two things, these two things are the sutras practice. So everybody want to practice both of sutra and the tantra. Of course, no question for tantrayana. Everybody naturally really want to practice tantrayana. The end of the world, there's not really only one country, two countries. Everybody. Right? So therefore, these four dharma is really, really from today until enlightenment. If you practice these four dharma, probably you no need to practice any dharma else. I would say. Everything is here. So first make decision, your mind always to do positive things. Right? That is first. Second is whatever we always say. So now most our Sangha are already talked to Bodhicitta vow. So according to Mahayana practitioner, Mahayana practitioner only need to do 6 things. 6 things, very easy. Not 100 and not million. Yeah, really, not even 1,000. Only 6, not even 10. Only 6. It's very easy, isn't it? Huh? You need to do only 6 things. This is called the mind go to, no, Dharma going into the path. Which one? First one. Here, clear.
Right.
Huh? Generosity.
Yeah.
Generosity means no need to you give people $1,000. Even you 1 spoon food, give for other, including insect. That is your generosity. That is you putting Dharma in the path. Yes or no? You agree or not? Huh? Yeah, something like that. Really important. So, generosity and the discipline. Discipline means behavior.
Dupe.
Behavior.
No, just saying dupe.
Yeah,
I was doing the 6.
yes, generosity and the discipline. Second one. Discipline means behavior. Right? If people say, oh, he looks really gentle, peaceful mind, nice people, great attitude, that means you are really good at discipline. Discipline is not only for religious matter. Discipline we need, individual. If you have great discipline, everybody love you. If you're not really disciplined, everybody run away. When you see the people run away, really, that means you don't have much behavior good and the discipline is not good. The people scared. So discipline we need everybody, every day. This is a Mahayana practitioner practice. Easy, right? I mentioned just 6 things. Generosity, discipline, and which one? Effort. No, patience. This is priority. Here say, patience. The real patient, the Mahayana patient, or great practitioner patient, the definition is without hostility. That is real definition of the patient. Somebody is not really enough to response or to reaction, power. And then they just keep quiet. That is not really patient, actually. So probably that people think, okay, later I will do something. I will bring something, my friend, and they go to do something. Right? That is not patient. Also, that is not really good thing according to anything. So, patient is fundamental of your success. For dharmically, for worldly, economically, right? For anything, for everything. So 2-3 weeks ago, I mentioned people what is called grit. What is called GRT, grit. Sort of patient. What is it? Grit. Patient is same. This is really, really the fundamental of your success. Whatever people say, whatever people think, it doesn't matter. Just ignore and what you call disregard. You no need to think something bad. Just disregard, ignore. That's good enough. Right? If you be more sensitive, and then more hard. Shanti Deva says, whoever do the more sensitive, that person always is suffering. And then later, your thought arise essence of enemy, they're very difficult to control. Because thoughts is arise the enemy, as enemy, then they're really difficult to take antidote of the enemy thoughts. So outside there's no enemy. Enemy always your thought, conceptual thought, right? Conceptual thought is the enemy, and a friend, and a teacher, and a guru for everything that. This is just up to us, not up to you, up to us. Which one you want to keep? You are conceptual, right? So this is second thing. This is we can do really, if we want. The question is if we want and not. That's all. If we want, because you look people. If the people want, the people will do. If people say I want, the real they don't want, they don't do. People say I want. This could be truth, could be not truth. If people really, really want, they will do many different ways. Right? So, second thing. Okay, now I think so maybe too much talking about ink.
Finish the 6 or no?
That's where he's going.
Yeah, if we're going through the 6 things and then we will cannot teach it to this one. Huh? What?
And then we'll keep talking and we'll keep going.
Well, which topic? Keep going.
Well, anything you want to talk about.
What?
Hopefully the fork
Okay. Perfect. That's really, I follow you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, in belief. And the third one, what is third one? The path. Exactly. That's very, now you into the tantric practice.
Yeah.
The path is what it says, samana, little bit loud, huh?
Path dispels confusion.
Path,
Yeah, that's right.
dispel.
Path may
confusion.
dispel delusion or confusion.
Yes, delusion and
path
confusion
dispelling.
is the same. Okay, need to spell. Remove. This only by not abandoned recognition. Your thoughts, if you realize your thoughts as wisdom, and then confusion or delusion become as wisdom. This is really important. For sutta, most all the negative what is called afflictive emotion, they try to abandon. In the Tantrayana, the afflictive emotion, not really try to avoid and not try to abandon, but try to recognize. It's a little different. So that moment you are high level, when you're going to retreat, you just watch your thoughts with relax mentally and physically loose. If you want to really practice Tantrayana, most important, you have to know channel, blood, and wind for physical things. So therefore, just no need to explain that much, but relax mentally, I would say, loose physically. If you do too much, like your shoulders, your legs, your thighs, not really smooth your visualization. As you know, everything is interdependence. Right? So mind and body is very much related to each other. Especially your thoughts always goes with blood and wind in the channel. That's you have to know, really. Most important. The first you have to know how much do you have channels in your body. Okay?
Yeah. This is
Something like that.
discussion of like the subtle architecture of our body, secret body, not the one that you see that a doctor would see. There are 72,000 different channels permeating our body. The main
Who say
central
about
channel.
this? 70,000?
Well, 72,000 total, right? But there's the central and then the right and
Which,
the left.
which according to text? 70,000?
I don't know which text.
Oh, is it Buddhism or
Yeah,
medical?
no, it's Buddhism. Yeah,
I don't know that. I think so more.
yeah,
Much more.
much more. More,
Much more.
yeah.
There are three levels. Gross channel, we can see. Subtle channels could be can see by telescopes, the scientists.
By microscope.
Microscope, right? Microscope or telescopes, whatever. Machine.
Microscope for small,
Small, yes.
telescope for big.
Yes. And they're very, 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 very 100 times you see very and subtle. Okay, that is cannot see by machine or eyes, but stay channel. Right? Okay, this is just a little complicated. Okay, and then very easy to realize your thoughts as wisdom.
Wow.
Okay, and if you're there, sometimes this. If you're going to meditate on these things, try to realize your confusion or your emotions, your any thoughts as wisdom, and very important to realize your great teachers to lead right path. Really. Otherwise, very, very risky. Your confusions, imaginations, projections, and realizations are mixed up. And then you're more confused. You understand? If you have great teachers, ask immediately, individually, and listen and try to meditate again. Ask your great gurus suggestions and pet instructions. That's important. You understand?
Great
There
perception.
really chance your thoughts well done. Done. DAWON. Done. Huh?
Dawn.
What done? What? What finish?
Arise.
No, not DON.
Dawn.
Listen. DAWON.
No,
No O.
No.
WN. Done. What does it mean?
Like the sun dawns.
That's right. Arise.
Sun comes up, arise.
Confusion is like dark.
Right.
And the dawn is sun or arise.
Right.
Right?
Right.
In this house only. For example, if you that actually dark is not really goes anywhere. We think dark is gone, sun is coming. No.
Right.
Whatever dark is become the sun arise.
Right.
Similar.
Franco says the sun doesn't shine in a north-facing cave.
What is related with these things?
only
Okay,
tangentially.
okay, just leave it. We will talk later about that.
Triggered by dawn word.
Yeah. So therefore, dark is no go anywhere.
Right.
And the arise or dawn is never come from anywhere. Just there. Think about that. Huh? What is different? Actually, dark and dawn or arise is not different. Really. It's depending recognition. If you realize that you're ignorant, essence of ignorance, and how to say, where is come from ignorance, where go the your ignorance, what is character of ignorance, what is definition that your ignorance. You just check only for these things, and then you will understand, you will realize that is called the wisdom. You think that's true or not? Huh? Could be. If you stay there, of course, we all in the confusion again. Most important, don't leave that. Reflect, contemplate, check. We always talking, okay, let me double check. Right? This is just worldly stuff. People say, let me double check. If your some confusions comes, your mind need to read again, need to think about that again, need to meditate on that again and again. They really, really will be going to gorgeous life. That's for sure. Okay, so that time, so there are many. Recently, I give example for car to go to California. Remember from Rochester, huh? Right? So these things, you are on the meditation, on the path, you're driving very, very well. Really, no problem gas, no problem for engines, right? But sometimes a little bit confused. Intersections, cross exist, and stop the restaurant and the bathroom, something. Okay, that is your confusion. Stay there. Problem, the recognition. Okay? Very, very important. So that moment you need to really great teacher and the right GPS. Yeah, that's for sure. Don't think, okay, right now GPS doesn't work in leave. I can't do it. Don't do that. Then you could be really big mistake. Uh-huh. Must find out the GPS again, very perfect one. And then realize. And then you will arrive to California nicely. And then you get tomorrow morning go around very freely. Okay? Something like that. So teacher is very important, really. So Dharma teacher is not easy. So, Lord Jigten Songgon said, and Buddha Mateo said, Lord Jigten Songgon said, you really authentic teacher. Before you listen teaching, you must check 12 years. Right? Nowadays, unfortunately, people really, or teacher or lama, whoever, high throne, very dignified head,
Right.
and nice clothes thing. Unbelievable, this is my guru.
Right.
But real could be empty brain. Yeah, there's for sure. You check really. So many things around the world. I know that. That's for sure. And the similar, you need really great physician doctor, right? The tantra teacher and the physician doctor is almost the same. Important. If you don't have great doctors, then danger your health. So that's why I'm just telling people there's a lots of really Monty Bank. Okay, you have to check. You know about the Monty Bank?
Mountebank,
You know?
like a charlatan.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like a charlatan.
What?
Mountebank is like an imposter, someone who tricks you.
Dave, you know? Explain it.
Someone who's insincere, unqualified.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, check Monty Bank. Okay, just leave it. Check the Monty Bank.
Mountebank. It's the British use it, so it's
Whatever this is
Yeah.
English.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
but-
English. It's English, but it's British English. It gets very complicated, you know. No, you're using it right. You're using it right.
Monty Bank. I've
We
used
just
the
don't
Monty
know it
Bank.
so much. It's like when you say calumny.
All ice to Tibetans in Tibet.
Right.
Well,
No, nothing.
you look the Oxford University Dictionary.
Yes, the Oxford Dictionary.
This is a University Dictionary. Whatever.
All right, I can
Okay,
look
Monty Bank.
But Khenpo, this is good. I mean, Garimche has spoken of this too, as you know. He said, yes, you used to spend 12 years examining a teacher before you would take certain kind of tantric vows. But now, Lama shows up, everyone's excited, Lama goes away. And I think the advice also is to rely on the Dharma.
This around the world
So
now,
important to know.
Now, the doctor and the Dharma teachers are now. I just leave it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, significant. Really significant. You need to pick up right person. That's all. Right doctor, right teacher, right person. Right? But we looking for right person is a little bit different. You're looking for right doctor, you're looking for right teacher, and you're looking for right friend. It's a different little bit. If you want to find out right person and your friend, first you have to be right person. And then all the right person come to you. That's really priority. If your right doctor and right teacher is before you become the right person, you have to find out. They will lead your right person. Healthy, physically, for physician doctors, mentally, and the Dharma teachers will lead, you become the right person. Something like that. I don't know really.
Oh, this is good, Khenpo, because also, I think it says in the Lotus Sutra that bodhisattvas will spring up out of the earth. And I think everybody in this room can take confidence because it's really true. We've had great teachers come to Rochester without even being invited. No one said. In other words, I think everyone here, it's our karma that we've done something good, maybe previous lifetime we don't even know. In my own case, I can't see anything this lifetime. But Garimpe came, His Holiness came, and came with continuance and permanence of continuity of action, not just appearing like a bubble, but good things came from that. So I think that should give everyone here a confidence, because it is really true. If the student is ready, the teacher appears. And it's not the other way around. We're Americans and we get used to shopping. People sometimes feel pressure. Oh, I have to decide who my Lama is. And it makes it worse, actually. To have confidence in the Dharma, confidence in your own experience. None of this is a mistake. And yet you start to learn the profundity of it. You start to have real confidence in your own Buddha nature.
Yeah, that's important.
But
So-
also, I did find it, Khenpo, mountebank. A person who deceives others, especially in order to trick them out of money, or a charlatan. So that's a mountebank. That's from the New Oxford American Dictionary.
That's good. No, good enough. I think so. Maybe fair enough. Yeah, really. They have to know. Important, really important. So this is not really joking. Okay? You know yourself. You love yourself. You want to help for others. First, you have to be perfect. And then you can do everything. Right? That's really important. Very important. So then you Confucians, you try to realize us wisdom. What? All right.
Arise, she
Oh,
just said.
arise, yes.
Yeah, confusion arises as wisdom.
Oh, time is over. Really. 9 minutes already. Okay. After Dharma practice, after the protectors, we little bit discuss. If you have question, okay.
Okay.
Question is important. Each other, most important, have to know Dharma. You really need to understand Dharma. If you deeper levels and you understand Dharma completely, then you really released.
Realized.
Not released.
Released.
So there's no bondage for you. You're released.
Yeah.
If you understand Dharma, released. Huh? Now, something now bonded for
Yes.
us,
Yes.
and they will be released if you understand the Dharma and completely understand. Not only for music, ritual things, not really completely released. Could be benefit, of course. Mainly important, you have to know Dharma. Right? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon again. And have some tea, relax, and enjoy. Is there any